One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Florida International Panthers, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So FIU's offense will have the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
It's a running room. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
Pulls and fires complete. Breaks into the open. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running the red zone, it's Vaughn. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Davis looking to pass. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you're talking about coming out ready, hair's on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
The Owls buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Handoff to the single back. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Got room to work. Nice move to keep running.
The returner is tackled down at the 42.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Burke.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Let's see if he can find some room behind the left tackle. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Got his man. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He's got an open man. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. This time it's complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10.
1st down, Temple.
He'll keep it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground, and now getting him behind the sticks.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Absolutely center cut. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Troy is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to ULM. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
There he goes.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Davis will throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Pulls it in. It's Vaughn.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in with easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've come to the end of the period, and Temple is holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Red pass, it's complete.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, FIU.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Reeder. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Temple lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Davis looking to pass. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Vaughn. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Swings it out to the flat. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Just keeps slinging it. He lobs one high down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Temple lines up quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've been really good moving the chains on 3rd down. Now 1 yard away from another 1st down on this drive. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Owls back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point puts them on top, 10-9. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his spot. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Look out, he's got room. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick release by the QB. Oh, he's got some space. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Fighting off the defender. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Now the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Lynch. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Caught behind the line. It's Burke. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Davis will throw. Quarterback extends the play. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Northwestern has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since the walk with a send-off, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by just 1 over Indiana. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to fire. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Reeder.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up second and short?
The Owls racing to the line in the hurry up.
First down, Temple.
Looking downfield on first down. The short hands. It's Reeder. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? And the Owls in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. The give on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break.
On the play. Third down coming.
Good right down the boulevard. The lead sliced to 3 at 16-13.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think...
Breaks into the open. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense trying to take it back. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Davis looking to pass. Puts it out of the air. And now on second down for this offense.
Brings up second down.
The RPO, it's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. From the red zone, it's Vaughn. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida International.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
13.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy. And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Temple lining up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Pulls it in. It's Bird. Turning it on. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Picked off to stop the threat. Looking for the room. They get it on the ground at the 33-yard line, but the interception, the turnover, has given this offense a great shot.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Oh, he makes the catch. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, how about the defense? How about the respect level for this guy? Double team him, and what happens? He still wins. You think the offense is going to continue to feature this guy?
And the Owls have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Makes it past the marker. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
First down, Temple.
Handoff from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Owls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. This is now a 7-point game. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They try to pop a run on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Caught in the backfield. It's Stone. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides to back and leaves it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Unloads quickly. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Davis will throw. Dances away to buy time. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Panthers have their offense in high gear. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This drive has already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock, and now they've got it on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Burke. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. It's Reese.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Caught in the backfield. It's Stone. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury tent.
And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. 3rd down coming up after that completion. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got him. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Temple lines up quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got it. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Florida International offense is back on the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Davis looking to pass. Got his man downfield. Turns it on down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Panthers! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Louisville is running away with this one behind an offense that's striking on the ground and through the air with military-like precision. They're up by 21 over Kentucky.
Off play action on first down.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Rushes on him. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the wideout. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. It's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Works the middle of the field. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it back inside the 40. They'll mark him at the 39-yard line, and the interception has set up great field position. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Got it behind the line. It's Burke. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. big situations arise in games, they're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.